cast from the NBC show Heroes, and now you can catch her in the highly anticipated horror film Scream 4. Take a look.
Aren't you supposed to ask me a question?
All right. How's Shaun of the Dead?
I'm warning you, okay?
How did you know that?
Because I'm standing in the closet.
Stop, you are not.
What's going on? Trevor's being weird.
This is not Trevor.
There's no way you're in there.
See for yourself.
Kirby?
Come on, do it.
Kirby, come on, talk to me. This isn't funny. Kirby!
Please welcome Hayden Panettiere. How are you?
I'm awesome. How are you?
I'm good. Isn't that a coincidence that we showed the little dolphin thing? I know how much you love dolphins.
What a video.
Isn't that amazing?
Oh my gosh. I was literally just jumping up and down, and no, my skirt doesn't ride up my sweater dress.
Good to know that.
Good to
know that.
check. Yep.
I know. I've just never seen anything cuter than that. With how gentle it was being with a little kitty.
Me neither. And that cat was just loving it.
Sweet, sweet. I don't know where they are. I'm looking for them because I'd like to find out where they are. Now, did you change your hair? Your hair looks the same to me. What happened?
I know,
to your
now
hair?
it does. It's the magic of a couple hours in hair and makeup.
Uh-huh.
But I did. I cut my hair all off. I dyed it red. I kind of rebelled from the whole Heroes thing when the show ended and chopped it all off. And my hair started falling out because I dyed it red and then tried to dye it back blonde. And so it was
Now, why'd you go red? What made you want to do red?
Well, I wanted to do brown. I wanted to do dark. I like drastic changes. When I do something, I like either chop it all off or keep it long or red or black or whatever.
Right.
And then I tried to dye it back blonde, and my hair just about fell out of my head. It looks
healthy now, though.
Thank you. It's taken a lot of nursing back. I tried to go back blonde, and it turned to calico-ish color. I feel like apologize to people. I met my boyfriend's family for the first time when I had this hair color. And I was like, look, I really don't look like this all the time, I swear. Okay, just don't judge me.
So your boyfriend is a boxer. I saw a picture of him. He's like 6'12" or something. How tall is he?
He's 6'5".
6'5", and you are?
I'm 5'2".
And that's him right there hurting somebody real bad.
Yep.
So he's heavyweight champ, what heavyweight division,
he's the heavyweight
and he's
champion
got some belts hanging on his arm, so he's won a bunch of stuff, right?
Yeah.
What's his name?
Vladimir Klitschko.
Oh yeah, him. So I don't follow boxing, but is he a big boxer? Like
he's the heavyweight champ. Yeah.
Oh.
He's the Tyson Ali of.
He is?
Yes.
That's huge.
Yeah.
That's congratulations.
Thank you.
I don't know. I mean, I knew he was a boxer. So there's a huge. First of all, how did you meet him? Are you a boxing fan?
I wasn't really. I didn't know much about boxing, and then, come time to spend around him, I developed this newfound respect for him. But yeah, he is quite a bit bigger than me. Mm-hmm. I get the prudest people come out to me, and they're like, does it work? I'm like, yeah, it works. We find a way.
I know what you're talking about, but I'm in shock. I'm in shock.
Where there's a will, there's a way.
People ask you that?
They do, and they're very conservative people most of the time, but they just have to know. Like, I have to know. I just have to ask you this question. I'm really sorry, but...
That's crazy. And rude.
I don't mind it.
Really?
I find it amazing.
All right, then how does it work? Because So he's a big guy, and I would feel like you would feel very, very safe around a guy like that, and yet I heard you had the scariest thing. I can't even imagine this happening. I've never had anything like this. And where was he at the time? Because you just should stay with him all the time. Tell people what happened. I just read about this.
It was good preparation for Scream, but I was at my house, and I moved out of that house because it was such a traumatizing experience.
Was it at night?
It was at night.
Like what time?
It was at 11 o'clock at night or something like that, and there was a power outage in the area that I lived in. So all of a sudden, all the lights in the house, and then like a minute later, they came back on, and then I heard this rattling at my office door, and I just went into panic mode. Somebody was trying to get into my house. And my dogs were going crazy, and like your brain moves so quickly when you have that much adrenaline going through you. So I ran and got my taser. I do have a taser. It's like a baton like this. I grabbed my taser, grabbed my like panic alarm button, grabbed my phone, and ran into the bathroom because I knew the bathroom had a window.
And you're on the first floor?
And I was on the first floor. It's a one-story house. And I was sitting there, and it was like 15 minutes, 20 minutes, like nobody was coming. And I was like, I'm not sticking around here to find out if somebody's gonna come barging in or not.
Because your alarm was going off.
It was going off.
But you don't know if they were in the house or not.
I don't know if they were in the house. The alarm was so loud. The dogs are barking. They were going crazy. And so I shimmied out of a window. It was about yay big.
Well, that's how big you are. You're like...
Perfect.
So your boyfriend would be stuck in there, but he'd be...
Yeah, but he'd be like, okay. Who's in my house?
Yeah, right.
You know. So I shimmied out the window and I ran along the side of the house just to find like 7 like lasers on me from the guns that were attached to the guns, and there were the cops that had just shown up. But I'm running with this huge taser down the side, and I see him and I'm like, don't shoot, please don't shoot me, it's fine. But it was by far the most terrifying experience.
Was the door open? Had the guy gotten in the house? Do you even know?
When I got back, I think maybe he heard the dogs, and I'm assuming it's a he. Girls are perfectly capable of that, too.
Yeah. But so somebody was literally, but you saw the door rattling, someone was trying to get in.
The door was going like this, and they were trying to get in, and all the doors were glass, too. So, you know, you put your fist through it, and a lot can happen in 2 minutes.
Yeah, sure. No, that's frightening. I can't even imagine. And you said dogs. How many dogs do you have?
I had 3 because I rescued. I was babysitting and housing a couple of rescue dogs. My angel, Kaala. Oh, that's Kaala. I rescued her. She was with a homeless person.
Night vision film of you or something?
It was on my BlackBerry. It's sepia, and I took it myself.
Wow. All right, so, and look at that doggy.
Yeah, and she was with a homeless person, and my best friend saw her being dragged down the street and came and got me, and she was like, I'm so sad I couldn't get the girl to give it to me, and I said, let's go back and see if we can bribe her to give the dog to us.
And you got it.
And I got
That's how I got my dog, Wolf. I literally had to get it away from a guy who was abusing it on the street, and I just said, how much to get this dog away? And 6 years later, he's a neurotic dog.
But they're the happiest dogs.
They're so grateful, yeah.
They're the best
He's a good
dogs.
dog?
Oh, she's the best.
Yeah.
The best.
Yeah, well, they're so grateful. They know the difference. They really do.
12 weeks old, they told her to sit, and she sat. I was thrilled. Yes.
Mine doesn't even do that. All right, we'll take a break, and we'll talk about Scream 4 after this. We'll be back.
I personally didn't want to do the show, not because I love taping. I just didn't want to put Lamar through that pressure, and Lamar was like, let's do it. Like, everyone keeps asking, let's do it.
LeBron James sent me a whole bunch of stuff. We're back with the lovely Hayden Panettiere. And so, Scream 4, it took 11 years for this next one to come around, and I'm so glad. I can't wait to see it. And I didn't get to the screening the other night, but everyone here said it's really good. It's really, really good. You happy with it?
I haven't seen it. I'll see it tonight.
Okay, all right.
At the premiere for the first time, but I've heard the same thing. People are really, really excited about it, so
yeah,
it's a good thing.
And do you like scary movies in general?
I do. I mean, I like to scare myself up until the time that I lived by myself and didn't have my parents' bed to crawl into. But I don't like being startled. Being startled makes me, I'm afraid of what I'm gonna do. Because I'm afraid I'd just pop somebody in the face or something like that, or go crazy on them. Fight.
Yeah. I heard that. We like to scare people here, and I'm not scaring you because I was scared you would punch somebody. Because that's what somebody said, that you would actually punch somebody.
I might.
Yeah, I have to show you this video. Because when I heard that, this is what I thought you might do. This is somebody trying to scare someone.
Tyrone?
Are you going trick-or-treating?
No, probably.
That would be me!
Yeah. I was like, so, the reflex on that guy, I've never seen such a quick...
But they always seem to to like jump back and then just
and then do it. Yeah.
drill him.
But when I heard that you might punch someone, it reminded me of that video. I was like, I don't want to take a chance on one of my staff members.
I'm so glad you didn't.
Yeah. No.
Thank you.
So, but now's the time. No, I'm not going to do it. Well, good seeing you, and I can't wait to see the movie because I love scary movies, so I can't wait to see it.
Thank you. I think it's going to be good. Hope you guys enjoy it.
All right, Scream 4 is available.